Do you know how to connect with your partner on a deep, more spiritual level? Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's actually afternoon. And in today's video, what I really wanted to look at is I wanted to look at this idea of how it is that we can authentically connect with the people in our lives, with our partners, with our friends, with everyone really in our life. Now, I know that a lot of people, when you think of this idea of being intimate with someone, there is a lot of fear around this idea of being intimate. Hi, Pam. Got a lot of us who are joining live. Hi, guys. Thanks for watching. So when I ask you the question, what fears do you have around intimacy? Write in the comment section now for me, what are some of those fears? Hi, Evelina. When you think about being intimate with someone, when you think about someone really getting to know you and you feel this tightness in your chest, why is that? Why do you feel this tightness in your chest when you think of intimacy? Type in the comment section now for me. Hi, Suella. Hi, Evelina. And I think that the reason for a lot of people struggling with intimacy is because there is a lot of fear around vulnerability, a lot of fear around what happens when I really open my heart. When we're intimate with someone, what we're doing is we're really opening up our heart, opening up who we are to that other person. And when we're opening ourselves up, what we're doing is we're allowing that space for ourselves to authentically express how we truly feel and who we truly are. But now imagine you don't know who you authentically are. When you're opening up, what are you opening up to become? So do you know who you authentically are? And two, open up your heart. Some of you are thinking, what, are you absolutely mad? There's no ways that I'm doing that. That's way too unsafe. See, a lot of people, from when we've been very, very young, guys, we've created these defense mechanisms around our heart to protect us from hurt. And whenever we experience situations where there is vulnerability, where there is intimacy, it's really difficult for us because we desperately want to feel enveloped by love. This is what we desperately want underneath everything. We want to feel, we want to be overcome by love. But there's that fear of what happens if somebody does love you. What happens if you do have to express who you truly are? And I feel that if we really want to connect with people on an intimate level, we need to begin to connect with ourselves on an intimate level. And the first step is always looking at trust, at safety. Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe to, number one, authentically be who you are? Before we can even look at you authentically being intimate with anyone else, can you authentically be intimate with yourself? Do you know all the different aspects of yourself? Do you love all the different aspects of yourself? And I feel that if we really want to be intimate, it is about acknowledging, expressing ourselves authentically, but also loving, truly loving all the aspects of who we are. But what's happened is we've protected our hearts because at one stage we really did love all of who we are. But we expressed who we were, and we were loving our lives, and we were running around the fields, and we were really expressing ourselves in freedom. And something happened. Somebody told us that who we are is not good enough. And we started closing up our hearts, and we never wanted to feel that pain ever again. So it is about creating that safe space for you to say, you know what, it is okay for me to open up my heart. It is okay for me to look into my heart and to see, okay, well, who is Connie? Who is she truly? And begin to treat your heart gently. Treat your heart with love. Treat your heart with respect. And when you're treating your heart with love and respect, you're treating yourself with love and respect. So do you intimately know yourself? When you are, a lot of us are in relationships, have a look at everything that you feel about your partner and everything that you want them to be doing for you. Those are all outside in. But ask yourself, are you doing that for yourself? Because next week we're starting our next e-course on the 7 steps to step into your ultimate sexual expression. And in order to do that, we're going to spend 5 days in the first week looking at trust, looking at creating the space for us to really, really feel that it is safe, feel that we can trust ourselves, feel that we can trust the people that we are with. So we're going to spend a week doing that. We're going to then have a look at bringing into awareness what are all those areas that we are protecting ourselves from. We're going to be looking at, a lot of our work's going to come from the David Dider book, Dear Lover and Superior Man, where we look at, okay, what are the different aspects to being intimate? Knowing who we are in the head, knowing and allowing ourselves to open up our heart. You think about it, can you actually open up your heart? How does it feel to open up your heart to yourself, never mind to other people? Creating a space of loving in week number 3. 4, releasing that which no longer serves you in terms of being able to authentically express yourself in an intimate way. We're going to invent a new space for ourselves. We're going to connect with the vibration of intimacy, and we're going to look at expanding and emancipating into who we truly are. So if you want to join us on this 7-week journey, I'm highly recommending that what you do is you click on the link in the description. It'll take you to a site. You fill in your details. It gives you a 30-day free trial to our online academy, where you're going to be walking with some amazing people. Some of you are already commenting on the videos. We've got some incredible people that are going to walk with you every day to uncover how can you authentically connect with who you are. Looking at what are those expectations that have been placed on you by society? What are those expectations that you are now placing on yourself? Those expectations are boxes. Now imagine your heart is in a box. How are we going to open up your heart if it's in this box? We need to look at understanding, what is this box? What is this expectation that you put on your partners, your friends, your family? Because intimacy is not only about sexual intimacy, it's about connecting with every single person in your life. But for me, more important than that, it's connecting with who you are authentically and allowing yourself to express yourself authentically in the essence of who we are. And if we don't know that essence of who we are, how can we express authentically who we are? So guys, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking at, who am I authentically? Not what I've thought I am, not what I've felt I am, but that core essence. David Dider talks about how we have an understanding in our head, we have the energy, we have the feelings, we have energy, but guys, it's deeper than that. We have an essence. We have essential essence of who we are, that's masculine or feminine, and we need to uncover what that is in order for us to authentically express it. Because a lot of us are walking around and we're feeling this, there's something missing, I'm not fully expressing myself. But when we connect on a very deep level, then we can authentically be ourselves, authentically be who we are. I think 2% of the day we're authentically expressing the truth of who we are. 99% of the day, I think maybe we're living in the head and the expectations because we've covered up our hearts to protect our hearts. So let's walk together. Let's create a safe space for our hearts where we can walk together to uncover who we are in a safe space so we can be our authentic expressions. Guys, any questions, put them in the comment section below. I've got some lovely hearts by Tanya. Hi, Linda. How are you? So lovely to see you. Let's start from the very beginning. Morning, Evelina. Hi, Suella. We've got some wonderful people who are part of the Academy. Fear, I will not be perfect. He will judge me. This is an incredible one. It's that we don't want to be judged. And imagine being vulnerable with someone and then they judge you. That is the biggest fear I think that we have, is we think, okay, I feel safe to express myself. You open yourself up and then somebody looks at you funny or they judge you or they say something. and then your heart's opened up a little bit, and then it's judged again, and then it becomes closed again. And this is what we'll talk about in the course as well, is looking at creating that safe space for you to express yourself regardless of what the world outside does. Because guys, sometimes people aren't going to be accepting of the new space that we step into, but it's about us really connecting with who we are and having courage. Yeah, that's why my name is Connie-Lee, Courageous Bennett, is having courage to express that, even if people around us aren't supporting us. Suella, that's a great, great, great comment. Hi, Pam. Being intimate is bearing your soul and total surrender to yourself. Total surrender to yourself. Now, think about those words, surrendering to you really being you. Whoa, that's way too unsafe. Like really going in the flow of who you are. No, I don't know where this river's going to take me. I need to protect myself. I need to control myself. That's really, really powerful. So, that the other person won't accept me for who I truly am and will judge me. Yes, this is very, very powerful. Okay, beautiful. If you open your heart, you can embrace all the positive vibes and let go of all the negative. Yeah, when we really open up our hearts, we connect with the true essence, which is that connection with every single person in this planet. And when this is kind of giving a lot away, but when we are truly connected on that essence level with people in our lives, then there is an intimacy that is indescribable, that we cannot even imagine. And this is what we'll talk about, is how can we connect with someone so intimately that there is this sensuality to ourselves, love of ourselves, that we can't even explain, because it's energetic, it's soul-based. It's not a belief of intimacy, but it is a feeling. And this is what's really beautiful. Okay, and hi Rajani, how are you, darling? Right, so if you're interested in joining us on our 7-week ultimate sexual course, definitely click on the link, join in. You've got a 30-day free trial to our Thrive Online Academy, and we will see you on Monday, 8:30, guys, 8:30 in the morning. We have our first Facebook Live, and I look forward to seeing every single one of you then. Have a wonderful week. See you soon. Bye.